We've come a long way offensively in a short period of time. We're nowhere near a finished product. I want to get that out. We've gotten better. We've gotten better every day. But I'm excited to get a starting point in this Saturday from not just an offense, but a defense and a special teams unit. At least a spot that we know that we can grade from and move forward from. Cole Kelly will be our starter. Ty will play. But we're gonna start Cole, and Ty's gonna get in and have an opportunity to play as well. We kind of started having an idea late in the last week, and just seeing how practice went. But overall, you know, Ty was still getting first team reps, and will continue to get reps. I mean, it's not that he's not going to get reps; he is. And then we just felt like, you know, for the the decision making, what we felt like going into this first game, that Cole had earned that right to start, and doesn't say that he's the finisher, but he's the starter, and Ty's going to play. And regardless, if Ty would have started, Cole was going to play. We've got to get whoever is going to be in that second spot right there, have got to get prepared and ready for their time if it should arise. You know, for 1 year, everyone has told these guys, this football team told us all of off season who we are and what we're going to do this year. And Saturday, we get a chance to begin telling our own story. And that's my message to our football team. And, you know, my observation of Eastern Illinois, as it is in all first games, there's a lot of uncertainty. This is a very scary football team. They've got a lot of new personnel. But there's, with a new offensive coordinator, he's very well respected. And Scott Parr, this will be his first year, knows how to score points, knows how to get the ball down the field. But there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of things you can only watch so much film of last year. And you can only watch so much film before the coordinators have came from in the past. At some point, you've got to worry about the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Head to Fayetteville, where first-year head coach Chad Morris is ready for his team to prove the naysayers wrong.
For 1 year, everyone has told these guys, this football team told us all of off season who we are and what we're going to do this year. And Saturday, we get a chance to begin telling our own story. And that's my message to our football team. And we've come a long way offensively in a short period of time. We're nowhere near a finished product. I want to get that out. We've gotten better. We've gotten better every day. But I'm excited to get a starting point in this Saturday from not just an offense, but a defense and a special teams unit. At least a spot that we know that we can grade from and move forward from.
During his 3 years at SMU, Chad Morris's Mustangs ranked in the top 20 of the Bowl subdivision in plays per game and the top 50 in seconds per play. Now, over that same span, Arkansas was 87th in plays per game and 120th in seconds per play. Oh, by the way, a note here. Arkansas has announced they will wear all whites, helmets too, in their home game Saturday. As our researcher Stewie says, they'll look like stormtroopers. There are some guys that have been named starters at programs that finally the competitions are over, right? We know who's going to be the guys that we're going to be talking about, and there's 6 of them right now. 5 of them, though, actually winning competitions. Let's start with Cole Kelly at Arkansas. What's the thing we need to know about Cole Kelly, besides the fact that he's large?
Well, he is large. He lost 15 pounds in the offseason, but this is going to be interesting in how he fits and meshes with Chad's offense, because typically in these offenses, he wants to run the quarterback. Yeah, and right? I can tell you this, 260 pounds in the quarterback run game is a load to tackle, but I think based on all the things that we're hearing, he's really improved in terms of throwing the football down the field, which you have to do in this offense. But this guy, if he can bring the run element to the game, which I think Chad will at least attempt to do with this large man, he can give some defenses some problems.
He is 6'7", okay? He'll go against Eastern Illinois. 6'7". Fans in Arkansas are on the cusp of seeing something they haven't seen for a while. A fast-paced, wide-open offensive attack. Chad Morris making his Razorback head coaching debut as the Hogs host Eastern Illinois. Time now to go inside the SEC, presented by Auto Owners Insurance. Don Davenport with Chad Morris.
Well, Coach Morris, you inherit a roster that was built for a more pro-style offense. What's been the biggest challenge for you in implementing your up-tempo scheme?
Well, I think that, they did a really good job recruiting. And, we're coming in here, we're developing the tight end more. And luckily, we had plenty of those on our roster. I think the change has been just the fact of just the pace of play that we go at. The huddling up, the 55 to 65 plays a game is now, no huddle, and it's 75, 85, 90 plays a game.
You named Cole Kelly your starting quarterback after a battle in camp, but you also said it's not a lifetime contract. What do you need to see from him against Eastern Illinois?
Well, I just want him to operate within the system. That's the biggest thing. With all the great quarterbacks we've coached, the one common ingredient that they've all had is they operated within the system. And you don't have to do it all. Let the playmakers around you make those things happen. Just make the 10 guys around you better.
Thank you, Coach.
You bet. Thank you.
Next up, Chad Morris's first game again as Arkansas head football coach. Welcome in Eastern Illinois. We know all eyes are going to be on that Razorback offense. How different does it look? We'll soon find out, though the defense will need to be far better under defensive coordinator John Chavis. That said, CD, your bold prediction, Arkansas and Eastern Illinois.
Let's be honest. There's a difference in talent on these rosters.
Correct.
There's a lot of guys on this offense that could have big days. The guy I'm going with is a running back you probably don't know a lot of by the name of Malik Williams.
I had to look him up, to be honest with you.
Think about all those running backs they have. That might be the strongest position on their team. Devois Whaley. You got T.J. Hammonds there, Chase Hayden. This guy, Malik Williams, is going to be the star tomorrow. He's an every down kind of back, a physical guy at 223 pounds, can put a foot in the ground and get up the field and finish runs physically. I think he's going to have an outstanding day. He's going to lead the entire Arkansas offense in production.
Really?
Outside the quarterback.
That is, I think, very bold because he's not listed in the top 2 on the depth chart. But there's a lot of carries to go around.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look what happened with
Morris,
Texas A&M on Thursday night. A bunch of guys got carries.
You're right. Okay. All right. Fine. And his bold prediction for Arkansas revolves around a player not even in the top 2 of their depth chart, but should thrive in that razor-fast offense.
Keep leveraging it. When we step on this field, we got one standard, and that's what?
With Coach Morris, it's attack, attack, attack. And, I mean, everything we're doing, we're going 110 miles per hour.
This razor-fast system, as fast as we can possibly line up and snap the ball, going from a team that huddled a lot, kind of really took their time at the line of scrimmage to really trying to get our guys to understand playing fast. That's been the most challenging thing.
Stay up!
I believe in playing fast. I believe in being aggressive on defense.
Go! First down! First down! Let's go! Play it! Play it! Play it! Go! Go!
It's way different from what we're used to. I mean, those first couple of practice, the guys are looking around and we're like, man, we're just getting started.
When we first got into it, we was like, gosh, we out here running track, you know what I'm saying? But I really like the speed that they brought to the game.
They're excited about it. It's new to them. We're installing, 2 new systems on offense and defense, and then also in the kicking game. They like it. They like the opportunity to be able to play fast.
Everything we do, and from our weight training to our strength training, our equipment room, everything's about razor fast.
Eastern Illinois and Arkansas, but it's all about that man, Chad Morris. He has re-energized his program, which really fell on hard times under Brett Bielema. He's brought energy, he's brought discipline, and he's going to bring a new way, like winning.
Yeah, also great recruiting base coming from the state of Texas. Bringing those guys over to Arkansas, big difference maker.
It's really about and this offense.
The Razorbacks hosting Eastern Illinois. The Panthers come in from the Ohio Valley Conference, 6-5 a year ago, an FCS team trying to get to the playoffs, have a good year this year under Kim Dameron, who is their head coach. And he is a great story coming back home to Arkansas. We'll have more on that in just a moment. The Hogs will kick off. They won the toss. They want the football in the second half. So the Panthers will start things off. Here's the return out over the 25-yard line by Matt Rainey that gets the start today. Brantley trying to turn the corner, lost the football, and the Hogs have it. They will have it at the 35-yard line.
Play, and now you come in. This is what it's all about. You want to see him shed this block, come up and make the play and put his hat right on that football. What a great defensive series already getting Eastern off the field.
A sophomore out of Dallas, Texas.
He misses back to really break up on it and make a play on the football.
35-yard field goal attempt from Connor Limpert, the junior. Will split the uprights on his first kick.
And getting them back to where they need to be and stopping guys.
On third down, little shovel pass underneath. Well played by Arkansas. A loss of a yard. Run started on Thursday night with an impressive win. Cole Kelly coming near side. That pass caught by Jordan Jones. That's a pickup of 13.
Better throw there by Cole Kelly. Standing in there and delivering the football.
Loose football. I think the Panthers fell on it right at the line of scrimmage.
He wanted to pressure the defense, affect the quarterback, and win the line of scrimmage. Inside, had a 1 or 3 technique inside.
Little underneath throw. Pass is caught near the 30-yard line. That one goes to Gooch again, but a loose football. They're going to say Arkansas has it. That slipped out of Gooch's hand.
Being assignment perfect. He's in the position he needs to do. You see that left hand reaches in there and punches the football out. Just a heads-up play by Chevin Callaway to punch that football out. And you see Drake Greenlaw coming in as well to end it as well. Just a great play, running to the football. That left hand punches the ball out. Fumble recovery, Arkansas with great field position.
Ruling on field was a fumble recovered by Arkansas.
It looks, in that view, to be out of Gooch's hands.
And it may be Drake Greenlaw who comes in there with that right hand and knocks that football out. What a great job coming in there and trying to rake that football out right there at the end.
Stan Murray here at Reynolds Razorback Stadium is our replay official. Of course, the video center back in Birmingham looking at this as well.
This will be really big for Arkansas. They're able to come up with this turnover and capitalize and turn it into points. It's the second time they would have this opportunity. And I'm sure Chad Morris would love to capitalize on his great field position and get 6 points instead of 3 as they did last time.
Third down, all at 11. Kelly all day to throw. Pass is caught around the 18-yard line. Singapore until he was a sophomore. Then he moved back to the States as a junior, and that's when he started playing some football, but even had a hard time getting on the field in high school.
Yeah, it's for him to play in today.
Stands in the pocket, trying to get rid of it. Loose ball in the end zone. Arkansas will fall on it. Briston Guidry is the player who came up with the football. Touchdown, Arkansas.
It makes a spectacular play on Woodbury here. You can see the inside movement, and he never stops. Armand Watts continue to fight. See Armand Watts, 6'5", 298, battling on the inside. Does a great job of trying to get to the quarterback. And then when you get there, make a play on the football. He does that. And I'm sure Woodbury would like to have that football back. But what a great job of getting on there and pushing the inside of that pocket. Look at him push and just change that line of scrimmage and then get to the quarterback and make a great play on it.
Yeah, he lost the football before that arm was moving forward.
It's all for a touchdown.
And we just the freshman out of Lucas, Texas. Off the left side, Isaiah Johnson.
Inside where the blitz is not coming from. Excellent play call.
Brantley cuts it back in the middle and is met there. See a new $160 million, what has been a renovation / addition. This is what it looked like in February of 17. Then last spring, you could start to see some of the progress. That used to be their football offices and media relations offices, and they blew up all that stuff, and they have, what they have finally finished with is an unbelievably nice end zone addition. Nothing happening there for Chase Hayden, but I think the fans excited about this. Certainly it's beautiful on that end. For more, let's go down to Dawn.
Guys, it is beautiful. I've actually spent some time out here and inside, and I've talked to some of the fans that get to sit in these seats right here at the end zone. Great view, but they said their favorite part is the inside, where they are right next to the players as they run out. It's just a real intimate feel for them.
Wow, I don't know where you're from.
Are you kidding me?
130, that's not bad.
Dawn, he's a new guy. He's trying to act tough. Over the middle, pass is caught. This will be a huge gainer, a foot race. Down to the 35-yard line goes Jordan Jones.
Coming in here, throwing a strike. What a route here. Nothing but a inside, the inside post route right there. Does a good job putting it on that front shoulder.
He'll run it again with Devois. This time he'll add to the run total and get it inside the 10 for a first down.
The end zone here.
Couple of tight ends in the game. Whaley stays in there with Story. They'll hand it to Devil Whaley. Does he get in? And they will say yes, he does. Devil Whaley and company. Story's first appearance in 2018. Works out pretty well with a touchdown at the end. Maybe not how you want to start. 1st and 15 from the 20. Those are exactly the little things and fumbles that have killed Eastern Illinois here in the first half. And I think the Hogs will have it again. That is the 4th fumble recovery by Arkansas.
And giving them great field position.
I mean, that's just a routine. You got to hold on to that football. That's a routine football play.
Yeah, at the end, you're going to see number 14, Burrito Tuck, come right in there, just stick his helmet in there. And it looks like his shoulder hits it right on the football. And one guy holds him up and another guy comes in and takes it away.
Santos Ramirez comes away with the fumble recovery, and that sets up the Hogs inside the 30-yard line. Story with a good play fake. Has some time over the middle. And caught for a touchdown in the end zone as he's fallen down. Jeremy Patton from 14 yards out. Well, Ty Story had some time and hangs on to the football in the back of the end zone.
It's just a great job here of watch him go to his left. You get him shoulder square to the line of scrimmage, and now he attacked the line of scrimmage. That's just an awesome throw there, and he's finishing it. Even though he falls to the ground, the concentration right there. But give Ty Story a lot of credit of looking down the field and then finishing that throw, and you can see the excitement at the end. 2 touchdowns by Ty Story here, and he's done a great job coming in here.
That was LaMichael Petway on that touchdown reception. 16-8. Over the middle, batted in the air, and almost picked off at midfield. Santos Ramirez. Boy, the kicking woes continue. A couple of missed field goals and now a missed extra point. That was Nick Bruno. And it's just not getting any better despite the touchdown. 4-man rush. Story. Pass caught out around the 43, and that one goes to LaMichael Petway. That's a gain of 19.
Where they actually get hit and everything matters.
Story steps up in the pocket, throwing down the middle, has a man, Petway, touchdown. 48 yards here in the last couple of possessions.
Look at the eyes of Ty Story here. Climb up in the pocket first off and then give his guy a chance. This is Petway making an outstanding route right here by Petway. Watch him go to the corner, fake the corner and cut across his face, catches the safety flat-footed, Isaiah Gully, and there's nothing he can do about it after that. Just a great route by Petway and finish it with a great throw by Ty Story. Arkansas Razorbacks are really hitting on all cylinders right now.
9 of 12, 157 yards, and a couple of touchdowns for number 4.
Good play on words right there, Dave.
Story steps up, going deep, has Jordan Jones, passes caught, another touchdown for the Razorbacks. 57 yards. 6.
Another good job of his offensive line, giving him time. You see Ty climbing up in the pocket, and he just runs right by Deshaun Smith there. What an awesome throw by Ty Storey there, and he's lighting up here in the second quarter, excuse me. And this receiver course, I think they're starting to like this offense a little bit, Dave.
He has been over there. We've been watching him, and he is very frustrated. Bobbled snap by Brantley, and that one is picked up by Arkansas. There goes bumper pull. Bumper down to the 5-yard line. A 60-yard return.
Half of this, and you can see the pressure here. You fumble the football, and you turn it into a big-time fumble, and Arkansas just picks it up and does a great job of trying to rally Bumper into the end zone. Just not enough at the end. Great job of getting that tackle.
Collegiate game for the true freshman. Storey takes it himself from 2 yards out. Touchdown, Arkansas. It's a 45-13 game, just under 6 minutes to go, third quarter, and a newly nice catch and throw down to the 20-yard line, and there is
where he is now.
Having to replace also a first-round pick in Frank Ragnow. Here's Boyd. He's down to close to the 10. He'll be about a yard shy.
Especially down in that part of the end zone, just give your guy a chance.
23-yard field goal by Connor Limpert is up, and it is good. Talk about the players dealing with the heat. Cheerleaders have weathered it nicely today. It's been a hot day down on the field. Temperatures up on the turf, up over 130 degrees this afternoon. Oh, big collision. You could hear that collision all the way up here in the press box. Is this guy? Where's number 15? Alexander Hollins.
Wallace only shed about 3 to 5 pounds. His teammates, though, told me he looks like a completely different person. Coach Carroll pointed out, went from 26% body fat to 20% body fat.
There's a guy, Austin Cantrell, who used the offseason workouts to catch and run 42 yards for the touchdown. The tight end making a play on the outside. Cole Kelly moving the football. Coming in late after starting this game. Cole Kelly loves it. His first touchdown pass of the year. Third down and 2. That'll be 4th down and 6. As he says, there's some work to do, but they'll take the 55-20 victory over Eastern Illinois, 1-0 under Chad Morris. Final score again, Arkansas wins it by 35 over the Panthers. Coming up next, it's SEC Now. Let's send it back to Dari in the studio.
Arkansas, Chad Morris era underway at home against Eastern Illinois. By the way, Eastern Illinois has beaten 3 FBS teams over the last 18 years. Of course, a lot of schools haven't beaten an FBS team. Meanwhile, Arkansas, Cole Kelly got the start. Cole Kelly is 6'7" and gigantic, taken down, not the most of mobile. Not impressive in the first part of this football game. Later in the quarter, Hogs get to the quarterback. Bryson Guidry lands on it for a touchdown. Defense, John Chavis must be smiling.
Yeah, he is. You know, they forced 5 turnovers today. And again, this defense is going to have to create negative plays because this is a big play offense. They've got to get the ball back to their offense, and today they did it 5 different times.
So Ty Storey ends up coming into the game in relief of Cole Kelly. And Ty Storey gave them, I think, exactly what Chad Morris was looking for.
And again, I thought this was a guy, Ty Storey, that probably could have been the starting quarterback. I think he still may be the quarterback at the end of the day heading into the next game because of how the offense clicked when he was in there. Seemed to have a better command and much better rhythm as a whole offensively when he was in the quarterback spot.
Now, Michael Petway, by the way, nice grab from his backside there. Arkansas goes on to win it 55-20, and Storey 261 yards and 3 touchdowns. A successful debut in Fayetteville for Chad Morris.
First of all, it's great to be 1-0 today. get the first win. You know, I was first of all, I want to thank all our fans that were here today. The atmosphere. We started this thing out running through the A was incredible. Walking through, touching the state of Arkansas, touching the stone as we all ran through there. There was a lot of energy, and you felt it. I definitely want to say thank you for that. The stadium was outstanding. Definitely lived up to again everything that we thought walking in here. We're just excited about the opportunity to start this thing out 1-0. Can't build a house without a foundation, and you know, we needed a starting point.